In Lebanon right now there is a clear direction from government for British nationals to leave now whilst commercial means are available and it's safe to do, so we're here in support of the Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office who are leading the charge in terms of responding to the crisis that we're facing not just in Lebanon but across the whole broader Middle East. Our colleagues in the Foreign Office are working day and night to manage enabling those British citizens and their dependents to get out of Lebanon via either increasing capacity into the commercial air bridge or laying on charter air options, and our role right now is to support them in their efforts and endeavors.
And what might that look like? What sorts of taskings are you and your team preparing for?
So, right now our role is to prepare for contingencies, so should the Foreign Office need to go to the next level of crisis response where the one remaining civilian exit route is closed, they will ask us to step in and provide military options for an evacuation from Lebanon, because that civilian airport is no longer able to enable that, and so our role is to plan a range of contingencies options for the government to be able to deliver that in extremis military evacuation.
And what does the sort of training for this event look like? Is this something you're training for day in day out in the UK? What does that look like?
So I'm blessed that in the joint task force that is assembled here in Cyprus, reinforced by 700 troops last week, I have some of the best capability and some brilliant people from all three services who bring a range of capabilities to the task force that will enable us to conduct, if necessary, this mission safely and securely and to deliver a range of options which might include evacuations by sea or evacuations by air, and all of the capabilities that I need to enable partners across government, but also to protect the force, and most importantly to protect British nationals, their dependents, and any other entitled personnel that we may be asked to look after. There are two ships here from the Royal Navy and the RO Fleet Auxiliary HM Duncan and RFA Mount Bay. They make up our maritime components in the land environment. We have a range of units from the UK Commando Force led by 45 Commando and a range of specialist units from across the British Army and indeed from the wider Royal Navy, and we have some specialist capabilities from the Royal Air Force too in the aviation component. We have, as you can see behind me, a number of helicopters at our disposal, both the Merlin Force from the Commander Helicopter Force and Royal Air Force CH-46SS and the Royal Air Force also stood by should we need the option to deliver tactical aircraft as well. So I'm very lucky I have a range of capabilities and some amazing people who are some of the best trained in the world, and they are absolutely ready to respond should the call come.
And what's the feeling amongst the personnel that are out here preparing for this?
So, I would say the feeling is one of focus, one of a determination to be ready to not be found wanting, and I suspect a level of apprehension as they watch the extraordinary events play out in the world media, as this region continues to transition from a series of crises to what is looking increasing like the risk of regional conflict, and that will be focusing everybody's minds right the way across the task force, but I have every confidence in them. They've trained very hard, we're rehearsing all the time, they're ready to go, and if the call comes, they will deliver on behalf of the nation. Thanks for watching this video.